I'm sure this will end well. Hello y'all, this is the Ninja DC in my 4th LACA video. Today I'm going to return to video games and answer one of the industry and community's biggest questions. When the buck is Half-Life 3 coming out? It's a question that has become a meme unto itself as the release date becomes even more unsure than Winds of Winter. However, looking back over the franchise, I can tell you when Half-Life 3 will drop. Well, at least give you a formula based on the truth that Half-Life series is gaming's best produced demo. And knowing that, we can derive when the third one will finally drop. Now, calling Half-Life a demo is likely create either confusion or rage, more likely both, so let me explain. The Half-Life franchise are really just demos in my opinion for Valve's game engines and software. Half-Life 2 was particularly blatant at times, showing off what Source Engine could do. Before I get flamed or hacked by PC Master Race fanboys, just look at what the game was known for. Cutting-edge graphics for its times, physics-based puzzles that just so happen to highlight their modified Havoc engine. You're also going from multiple segmented environments that offer a variety of gameplay and settings, and also show off the flexibility of Source Engine from vehicle segments to the horror of Ravenholm. Its design reminds me a lot of the LEGO Movies world in that regard. Half-Life 2 was deliberately showing off what it could do in a next-gen sort of way. This also is why Half-Life 2 does not really hold up as well in my opinion as games like Mario and Resident Evil 4 because technology is constantly changing. And when you build a game to show off what a cutting-edge shooter in 2004 should be, you date the game to 2004. Unlike Mario and Resident Evil 4, which is more or less about pushing graphics and performance and more about just gameplay. The segmenting of gameplay sections was also likely responsible for the pacing complaints by many critics when it was released. Oh, stop being a console peasant, you don't understand the glory of Valve. Yeah, I'm not done. If you want more evidence, just compare the release dates. Half-Life 1 began production immediately after Valve licensed the Quake engine, and over years of development heavily modified that engine into the Golden Source engine, which Half-Life 1 was the debut game for. The engine has since went on to be used for third-party developers and modders, including the modders behind Counter-Strike. In 2004, Valve released Source Engine with Counter-Strike, and a few months later, just so happened to release Half-Life 2. Source Engine has gone on to become a popular game engine that is still used by games like Titanfall to this day. Half-Life 2 was also developed alongside Steam and was the first single-player game to require online product activation. So yes, Half-Life appears to be Valve's tech demo franchise where they show off their chops. At this point you can probably guess where I'm going with the release date of Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3 will likely be released 0 to 1 years after Source 2 is released, or whatever the heck Valve calls their next game engine. On the bright side for you Half-Life fans, there has been a series of leaks or code breakdown from 2013-2014 hinting at Source 2 being well into production. So you still very well might get Half-Life 3 before Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire fans get Winds of Winter. So there is my semi-answer to when Half-Life 3 will drop. The game series is intimately linked with Valve's game engines. The reason for such a large gap is simply Valve was not ready to release Source 2 yet. However, as Source starts to show its age as a game engine designed 2 console generations ago, yes I know it's a PC engine primarily, but it's still, you can likely expect to be hearing news about its replacement in the next few years. And when it drops, you can expect to have a certain gaming demo's next iteration in there as well. Well, till next time, keep calm and an open mind.
We've guarded the kingdoms for 8,000 years.